Hello and welcome back to Visit Fowl Coast. It's Thursday. Shall we have a look and see what date it is? It's Thursday the 17th of October today. And as you can see, I've cast a cloud, I've taken my coat off, I've got my jacket on, I've got my geography teacher waistcoat on today. And it's lovely. Yesterday it never stopped raining every bit of the day. It slung it down. So today is a nice change, and if you watch Tuesday, then you'll know that Tuesday was also a little bit on the grey side. So we're going to enjoy the sunshine and hope and pray that it stops out. So I'm at the other end of Blackpool today. I'm at the North Shore, and today in Blackpool is going to be all about the Lightpool festival, which starts at the weekend. So it's the 18th to the 26th of October. And it's a series of different art installations and events and illuminations and all kinds of stuff. Most of it's free, and it's all over Blackpool and the town centre. So we're going to go on the trail of finding all the bits and bobs. Some of which are in front of the Metropole and the crazy golf and whatnot. And it being Thursday afternoon, they should be well on with installation of all the bits and bobs. So when I went to the Lightpool place, the Lightworks place, the other day, Phil, the guy that we interviewed, was telling me which bits were done and which bits to go and look for. So that's what we're going to do. Actually, it's cooler than I thought. I'm just beginning to wish I'd got a coat on. I've got my little pack-a-mac in my bag, and I've got a vest on, so we're all right. We'll be all right. I've got my gloves as well in my bag. Prepared or what? Anyway, so if you're new to Visit Fowl Coast, make sure that you've subscribed and get all your notifications enabled, because we've got lots of interesting things that we'll be sharing with you over the course of time. And we also send out every week an email newsletter, which is full of interesting things, all to do with this wonderful piece of coastline. So if you sign up for that, you'll get that every week and you'll know what's going on. So it's visitfoulcoast.info/newsletter. I'm just looking over the hedge here, this green hedge, because one of the installations is at the crazy golf, and I'm just wondering whether it's down there. Oh, I wonder if that's it. There's a little shed over there. I bet it's that. Let me turn it round and I'll show you. Yeah, so I think that one is World in Your Hands. This is your map. This is the one that I was using at Lightpool the other day. So you'll be able to pick this up at the Tourist Information Centre and around and about in various different places. I put my gloves on. I'm not very brave, am I? I'm not very brave. And we're walking into the light now, so we're walking into the light. So it's all very bright. And this one is, I think this one's, which one's this one? Let's have a look. This one is Sominus, I think. There's another one in this area as well called Big Yellow Blobs and the Box That Buzzers. I think this one must be Sominus. He said they were rigging this one up today. Looks quite complicated, doesn't it? I'm glad I'm not fitting that up. Let's get round here and look the other way and you'll be able to see it properly. And I'll show you the picture in the brochure, which might make more sense, and explain what it's actually going to look like. That's better. We can see it better now with the light behind it. So that's obviously a rig, and they're obviously going to jack the frame up to the top of the legs. So let's have a look at the map. I'll show you the picture. Sominus. Which one's Sominus? Ooh, I'm blown away. Number 6, I think. Number 6 or number 7 on the map. Yeah, it is. It's that, isn't it? It's that one. That one, Illumiformium. Fornium. That's a nice name, isn't it? A mesmerising sky of light and sound dances above us in response to our every movement, reminding us of our ongoing relationship with the cosmos, nature and each other. We are free to explore another version of what life could look like. There you go. All brought to life on Blackpool Promenade. So now you know. And that's just at the side of North Pier and the Cenotaph. There you go. I'm going to come back the other way around when we do the other ones on the prom, and then we've got the light at the back of us. So for my next stop today in Blackpool, I'm off for something to eat. I've got Kevin to drop me off. I've been at the venue this morning doing my beach defence stuff. So he was going to take me to the tram stop, but he'd had his dinner, so I said, right, you can give me a lift then in that case. You can give me a lift to Blackpool. So he dropped me off at Cocker Square, so that saved me a schlep round the corner. And next job is dinner. I'm off for some food. Right, let's run across here and see if we manage to not get killed. So I'm going to go to the Peppermill Cafe on Bailey Street, which is one of your recommendations. So tune in tomorrow afternoon at about 3 o'clock, and you'll get that. So these guys, I don't know whether they're actually doing Starbucks on that corner, but there's a Starbucks coming to this corner. There's a planning application in for illuminated signage. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it's all this corner. Oh, that's going to be big. I didn't expect it to be so big. Let's have a nosy inside. Construction. Oh, goodness me, look at that. Wow. What a lovely room. That's amazing. I'm going to go and ask these lads. I know it's Starbucks, because they've got, as I said, they've got planning in for signage. I just expected it to be a little takeaway shop, to be honest. I didn't expect it to be a great big job like that. These kind lads said I could come in and have a look. Look at these old paintings and things. And unfortunately, it sounds like they're covering all these columns up, which is a shame. But Starbucks is having all this. There's a wall going up here, which is going to be for back of house stuff, so to probably where that first pipe is. And then all this is going to be the cafe. That's going to be lovely. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. This is what beams look like under. That's what ours looked like in our house when we moved in. That's brilliant. That's really nice. Look at that ceiling. That's put me off my stride, that. I'd intended telling you about that on my way past, and I didn't expect them to let me in, because usually workmen are really funny about health and safety and have you got your PPE on and whatnot. So that were an unexpected treat, that. So we're off to Burley Street, which is just down here. So this is Corporation Street. Yeah, I've got the right one. Everybody's having the dinner, it's not just me. So we're off to Burley Street to the Peppermill, because that's another one that you've all recommended. Oh look, they've done all the back of Coyote Ugly up. That's the back of the bright red one on the prom. I think that colour's lovely. Really nice. And then we've got various other things to do. So when I've had my lunch, I'm going to carry on looking for Lightpool installations, because there's quite a few, and there's all kinds of things happening in Blackpool. Blackpool is always packed at October half term. It's a really nice atmosphere. It's always really busy. Loads of families, loads of people all enjoying it. What a difference that tree makes. Amazing. So this is Burley Street. Never seen this lit up, but then I'm not likely to because I'm never up early late enough, am I? So I'm not gonna see illuminations. And we're... Did you say hello? Do you want to be famous for 5 minutes? What were I saying then? Yeah, so we're off in the pepper mill. So there's quite a lot of cafes and things up here. And the pepper mill is this one on the right hand side here. So you need to come back tomorrow for this one. And as usual, I'm starving. Right, so I'm fully replete now. I've had my lunch. I have to say that was very nice. So you need to watch that at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon on our channel. That will be online for your entertainment. And that cloud's blown away. That cloud that I was complaining about when I arrived in Blackpool has disappeared. And it's beautiful, bright sunshine. So we're going to go off in the search of all the other bits and bobs in the Lightpool trail. So there are some in St John's Square, which is here, and there are some up at Talbot Gateway, which is that way. So I'm just wondering which way to go. And of course they're also filming for Britain's Got Talent today at the Winter Garden, so we'll have a look at that on the way back. We'll go this way, and when we come back, you never know, we might be lucky, we might catch some people coming out. We'll go this way. Isn't that lovely now? That's gorgeous. That was good timing that. I'd looked at my weather forecast yesterday when it was coming down like stair rods. In fact, it was coming down that heavy yesterday. We've got a flat roof section on our upstairs living room, and there's a Velux window in it, and the rain was dripping through the Velux. I've no idea what caused that. Kevin thinks it's because the baby seagull has had hold of the flashing around the edge of the window and pulled it off and made it leak. So I think he was going to go have a look today. I think he was going to get some ladders up and go and have a look.
Just got under 1,000.
I don't know what they're like. Right, I'm gonna leg it round to Talbot Road because I've got another assignment today. I'm going to the Regent today to have a look at what they've been doing with their cinema, because they've upgraded it all. Everybody's queuing at Abingdon Barbecue. Oh, that looks nice. We'll do that one day as well. That's a takeaway job though. And as you can hear, I'm a little bit out of breath talking and walking, so I'll rejoin you around there. I'm just trying to work out where they're going to put that Tiffany lamp we saw on yesterday's video. They're obviously installing it just in time for the festival to begin, because it's going on the left here apparently, the left of what's going to be the car park at the side of the new Holiday Inn. And there's some other stuff around Holiday Inn as well, so we're going to go for a walk in this direction and we're going to go and see what we can find, because I believe our pal Christian that did the big painting in Cleveland's is painting at High Street, which is just down there. So we'll go and have a walk around there and we'll go and see what's to do. I found him. This is the side of the Holiday Inn, and they're there, look, painting on the gable wall at the back of those trees. That's a big wall. So it's got a lift platform. You might just be able to see the orange lift platform between the branches of the trees. We'll go and sneak up behind him and make him jump. So he's painted it with Haley that he had in Cleveland is helping us. That's lovely. That's the Bobby Dazzler, that he's going to see me.
Hello.
Have you got permission to be doing that?
How you doing?
Have you got permission?
Have you got permission? No, don't tell anyone.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Who designed that? You? Yeah. Yeah.
I can't take credit.
Christian, there's always a woman, a talented woman at the back of every man. That's lovely. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Got the weather as well today.
Yeah, I know. But you didn't do anything yesterday, did you?
Sorry?
I bet you didn't do anything yesterday.
Yeah, what did you do yesterday? We have meetings all day. We have meetings and we're filming, we're interviewing.
Good timing. So this piece is called Turning of Tides, and Christian's doing it as the butterfly affected. A stunning, unique mural, a fantastic opportunity to showcase the creativity and spirit of Blackpool, collaborating with local young people to design and create an artwork piece that reflects the vibrant energy of our wonderful community. That's beautiful. So that's the face, that's the back of the head of the person that's standing at the side of the seagulls.
I feel rude we're not talking, but
No, it's fine.
we've got today, I think. To
I know. No, you need to crack on because everybody's going to stop you.
Are you around for a bit?
No, I've got to get on.
Are you here tomorrow? Are you at the thingy tomorrow, the launch?
Might do. Not sure. It's really lovely. Going to end up standing there all day doing a tourism job. This corner looks a lot tidier than it did last time I walked around here. I don't very often come down here because it's kind of a back cut. It's a back cut through, but last time I did, when they started demolishing Wilco and getting ready for building all this, it looked a dump. And you know, it looks an overcoat different. That's definitely going to brighten that corner up. But I must just point this out on my way past this block on this corner, because these, when the Paul Wilkinson's down, were just about derelict. And I've seen them kind of taking the whole building to bits, literally back to the brick, and refitting it and refurbishing it. And look at them for a beautiful apartment block. I'm presuming that the holiday lets. I think they need to buy next door, don't they? And what a lovely job they've made of that. This corner here was far worse than that when they started working on it. And just going back to that Swish Apartments vlog that I did the other day, I got into conversation with somebody in the comments, and I said that the people who are offering good quality accommodation in Blackpool are usually busy, fully booked, can't provide enough space for the people that want to come and stop with them. So it says a lot about what people want. The good providers are usually doing quite well. So it's up to the ones that are providing the poorer quality accommodation to improve their lot in life, isn't it? So this is the next one on our list. Now, what's this one called? This one is Light Sphere. It's quite bonny, that, isn't it? Lots of little bits of metal, all hammered and put together. It's nice, that, I like that. So Light Sphere is by Studio Vertigo, and it's a geodesic sphere measuring 4 metres in diameter, made from 240 blown stainless steel triangular forms. So there you go, and then that all lights up at night. So I'll rely on one of you lovely people to get a picture of it. And next we're going to go and have a nosy at Railside. Oh, there's Paul here. Let's go and annoy him. Oh heck, I just hope they live. I wonder if he's getting ready for opening. Railside. We'll come back another time. Apparently they're having a bad day. It looks like all hands on deck in there. There's, I think, about 500 people all setting all setting shop up. Right, we're going this way next. We're going to the Regent, which is right in front of us. Oh, why is that closed? Parking suspension notice from 18th of September to 7th of January. Friday, Saturday only. Does that make any sense? Doesn't to me. So we're off to the Regent, which is the big silver dome that's glinting in front of us, because they've upgraded all the projection systems for the cinema. So that's our next stop, and that will be in a separate video, because I'm expecting that to be interviews, and if we're lucky we might get a nosy behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. This is where the new university campus is going. Need to come and video all this one day, because when it's gone, it's gone. Let's get across this road before somebody knocks me down. So all of these buildings are all going to be eventually demolished on the left here. So Clayton's Jewellers went to Topping Street. They've also got a branch in Cleveland's as well. So it's this block, literally right back to the next road at the next junction, and all this block as well. I mean, it's ready for it, isn't it? It's going to make such a difference. So right back to where those cars are going through, and then this block of buildings as well. So Babylon will be no more. This is Cookson Street, beloved of people who like showing back streets of Blackpool. Oh, that sun's gorgeous. I knew if I brought my little packer mark, I knew it'd be warm. You leave it at home and you can guarantee it rained. So these are all going to come down eventually. They're all under compulsory purchase. In fact, it looks like most of them are empty. And this is the other side of, go on, what's it called? Oh, its name escapes me. Is it Talbot Buildings, that one? It's the one that's pointy. It's pointed at that end. Do you know, I've completely forgotten its name. Anyway, that's all being renovated and made into low energy. Oh, do you know, I thought they were coming around that corner. It's been made into low energy, sustainable office space upstairs and retail shops downstairs. So when you ship all the staff and thousands of university students into Blackpool, this whole area will transform. It'll be vibrant and busy and lively. Trees are green. These trees got huge criticism because of how much they paid to have them installed, because they've got a really clever underground crate system which involves a great big like soak away thing for the roots, and it contains the roots and stops them from going into all the underground services. And I think you can see by how big they are and how much they've grown that it worked, even if it did cost a few quid. And this is where we're going. We're going to the Regent. So come back in another couple of days, get your notifications enabled, and you'll get that as a full-length separate vlog. So whatever it's called, this is going to look so much better when it's been restored. It's an original Art Deco building, and in its glory, it's got all these original tiles, and you can see there's sort of bits missing where they've lost them over the years. So I think they're replacing all that. Shops are still open, so there's Hermosa Boutique. That looks lovely, doesn't it? Doesn't that look nice? You wanting any ladies wear? There's Mankind, which is expensive menswear. Open as usual. This is a record shop. Yes, we are open. So there you go. What's that one called? Records and Relics. You could put me in there. I'm a relic. Records and Relics is open. I think quite a few of them have actually moved out. And there's also FY Creatives in this building as well, which is this one. So this is managed workspace that's run by Blackpool Council. I believe they're knocking it inside out from what I can gather. So it's having a, as you can tell from all the scaffolding, it's having a proper fettle. And did you know that this pub here, the Stanley Arms, is where Blackpool Football Club was formed originally? Every day's a school day. Stanley Buildings, that's the one, not Talbot Buildings. Here, Wally. Stanley Buildings. I thought there might be a sign up. So, £7.5 million of investment to create a net zero business hub from next year. So it's going to look like this. So it'll look like before and after. It's a lovely building. It's such a shame to let heritage disappear like that, isn't it? And this is your site entrance if you're a workman. So now we are at the side of where we keep walking round near the new DWP building. And this one here, this one coming down the left hand side of me, this is Church Street, which is where the next ones are in our Lightpool trail. So that's where we're going next. We're going to see what's happening here. And of course the filming Britain's Got Talent as well, so we'll see whether we manage to see any sign of life. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at that, I am a star. Can't spell star now, S-D-A-R. That's beautiful. So let's see which one that is. It's a big stainless steel star. Let's have a look what you could have won. So this one is got to be Supernova. It's got to be Supernova. That's lovely. Isn't it pretty? Let me juggle my bits of paper and see which one that is, and I'll show you on my trusty map, my trusty list. Oh, here we go. Right, so Supernova is by Studio Vertigo, and it's about supernova stars. Like the aftermath of an enormous cosmic explosion, the supernova and surrounding sculptures will come to life at night in St John's Square. I don't think it's going to get up and walk off, but it's very pretty. I mean, that's nice just as a sculpture, isn't it? Just to leave there. They're not. It's just a temporary installation for Lightpool, but that's very nice. I like that. So Britain's Got Talent is underway as we speak. I could have entered, couldn't I? I could have entered. I could have done a song and a dance. I'll tell you something, they'd have had hysterics if I had have done. I wonder what they're doing to Warren James. Oh, look at this soft dog. Oh, is the dog performing?
No.
There's no sign of anybody coming out and hanging about there all day. Right, where's next on my list? Oh yes, we're going round to the Backlot and the Hounds Hill and whatnot. Because there's some more installations around there. So this is Victoria Street and the Aqualux wall is going on here. I'm just wondering whether it's going to be right at the bottom end next to the amusements. It's obviously not at this end. I did wonder how they were going to put that up here. I bet it's down at the sides of the amusement. There you go, Britain's Got Talent, Blackpool's Got Talent. Look at the sky. Do you know, it was really grey and cool this morning. I thought I was going to get wet. It's turned out lovely. Who used to say that? Somebody did, didn't they? Somebody used to say it's turned out nice. It's turned out nice. So now we're off round here looking for the next ones in the trail. So at the Backlot, they're showing a screening of a film called We Are Blackpool. I've seen this on internet, and it's really good. There's loads of local people in it. Most of them I know, and they're all equally enthusiastic and passionate about Blackpool as I am, and they're all saying what they think to Blackpool and to the place and how good it is. So that's in screen 3, and I presume it's free, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what's to do with that. So don't forget, if you come into the Backlot and you're trying to fathom out how to pay for your film and how to watch something, you can either pay on the screen there, or you can go upstairs into the foyer area and pay up there. Right, away we go. Woo, that went a bit fast. And then inside the Hounds Hill, there's an installation called The Green Man, and Lightpool Eclipse is the one that Phil was telling us about yesterday, which is the one with the QR code that is oh so pretty that you can do at home and look at the moths on your phone at home. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, it's on the other side of this sheet. Look here. This is it. Lightpool Eclipse. Augmented reality digital apparition where the moths created in local workshops will flutter through the festival, triggered by QR code. Let's go and see if we can find the QR code in here, shall we? Right, we're out on the prom now. Look at the sky. When you think what it looked like when I got out of the car this morning, it was fennipping. Now it's gorgeous. There's a cool breeze though, to be fair, you can tell it's the middle of October. So we're picking up the trail of the Lightpool installations. So the next batch down here on the corner next to the RNLI place. That's amazing that. I've just walked onto the seafront and a cloud comes, honestly. What can you say? I just love this low light at this time of the year. It's lovely, isn't it? Right, so that's the RNLI, that's the Golden Mile, that's Coral Island. So you've got your bubbles first. I don't think these are on the map of Lightpool, but they're very nice nonetheless. And of course they light up and you can walk straight through the middle of them, and you can get all your selfies, and you can sit on this box and get all your family all organised and lined up so that you've got all your family pictures to look back on. And these come in a pair. And then the next one is Spyro, and this was made by Lightworks, so this was made in Blackpool. So this is the next one on the Lightpool trail, and this is 26 metres long. I'm never very good at judging distance in my mind, but that is 26 metres in new money. So this lights up and makes a flashing disco light of patterns. So you need to go in at that end and walk this way, because when it's busy at night, when it is lit up, obviously there'll be loads of people all walking through the middle of it and all enjoying it. And then when you get to this end, you can do your selfies with the tower in the background. I'm going to be a naughty vlogger and I'm going to walk through it in the daylight in the wrong direction. That's about the limit of my defiance, that. And the next one you might recognise, because we've just seen these the other day, yesterday, in the vlog at Lightworks. So these are the Medusa jellyfish, aren't they? Pretty. Now imagine them lit up like they were lit up when we saw them in the workshop, and just imagine how nice they're going to look. They're lovely. And just imagine that with the lit up with the tower in the background as well. They're going to look a Bobby Dazzler, aren't they? Really like them. What do you think they'd look like in Cleveland? I think they'd get blown away. They're another Lightworks Blackpool production, designed by a guy called Simon Clegg. Presume he must work at Lightworks. Can tell somebody confirmed that the Scottish schools are already off, and you can tell that it's school holidays because it's quite busy. It's lovely. 17th of October. And this marquee on our left-hand side is going to be Flux Extended. I'm going to go and stick my nose through the door and see whether we can have a little bit of a nosy preview. See whether I can use my VIP pass, or my press pass as my dad used to call it. This is a Bobby Dazzler, this marquee, isn't it? It's not quite like a gazebo that we use. Well, I sincerely hope that they know what they're doing because it all looks like black cables to me. So this is Flux Extended, which is on my leaflet somewhere. Let's have a look and see where it is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what you could have won. Where are we? Should have done that before I put the camera on, shouldn't I? Dope. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can see that it is, look. So this is what it's going to look like. So that's the installation. So it's kinetic architecture composed of lines of dynamic light, motorised and controlled in real time. So obviously all these little gadgets are all the gears that are going to control these white lighting tubes. Good Lord. I'm glad you know what you're doing. Good luck. So that's in the marquee. So you can come in here. You can see why it's in a marquee because that would never stand the wind, would it? I would imagine they're going to have an in and an outdoor. And that opens in time for Lightpool on Friday when it launches. So it launches on Friday the 18th at tea time, and then you can come and look at all of the installations. These poor donkeys, they've been standing here for weeks, haven't they? Been standing here for weeks. So then there's all the tower projection shows. They're nightly from 7 o'clock on the hour. So there's 4 shows every night. And then there's another one called Neuron, which is straight in front of us at the side of the beach house. And I can see another one there as well, which I think is Unity. If I'm not mistaken, we shall consult the leaflet. Yeah, so this one's Unity. And when I show you the leaflet, you'll see that it is. So that is the interplay of dynamic LED lights and spatial exploration. This piece resolves as you move around or pass it, with 2 dancers merging into one. So now you know. So now you know. And then this last one here is Neuron. And they'd already started putting this one up the other day when we came down the prom. So this is another one. So this is a Spanish one. This is by artist Juan Fuentes Studio. That wasn't bad, was it, for a Barnsley Spanish accent? Goodness, another load of complication. It amazes me. I mean, I struggle wiring the plug. It amazes me how they know what they're doing. Look at that for a lot of gizmos. Goodness. So this is that one. It's going to look like that when it lights up. And it draws inspiration from the fascinating world of neurons and brain connectivity. The primary objective is to explore the interaction between light motion and human perception through an artistic representation of neurons and their branches. So there you go. If you've got one of them inside your head, there's something wrong with you. Right, I'm on my last leg now. I've walk this way so that I've got the light at the back of me when I'm making the video, because everything looks so dark when you've got the sun straight, you're filming straight into the sun. And there's a great big black cloud just appeared, so I'm hoping I manage to get home before it starts raining. I think there's another installation being put up here actually, so I think we'll pop in while I'm at the side of the wedding chapel. We'll pop in the TIC, because we've not been in here for a little while, have we? We'll go in and say hello to them and see if they're all ready for Lightpool Festival. There's another gang of people here in high-vis vests. Look like they're setting something up. I bet they're thinking, oh God, it's her. Oh, it's her. Hello. Hello. I don't think we've met, have we? No. What's your name? Lily. Lily. I'm Jane from Visit Fylde Coast.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's usually your compatriots that are in here when I come in with my cameras. I like your new green ones.
Very nice.
Very nice. I'm looking for the Lightpool leaflets. Over here. They're over here. Ah, lovely. Right, okay. So I've got one. I've been carrying one round with me and doing a vlog for Phil at Lightworks. So this is the leaflet that you're looking for when you come into the TIC, and that's where they are, right at the side of the counter, along with all the other super fabulous stuff. And then of course, when we've done with Lightpool, we've got the monsters. I think they'll be very good. Looking forward to that. Oh, have you got them in? Brill, I'll have one of them. So we'll do it all again with the monsters, because they're going in a trail as well around Blackpool. That should be very enlightening. Oh, here he is. Here's one of them.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm just picking on Lily.
Oh, yeah.
Lily's thinking, who's this woman and is she gonna go?
Is she looking after you?
She is, absolutely. I'm just picking up the leaflet for
the monster hunt.
the monster trail.
Have you got the Lightpool leaflet?
I have.
Excellent.
I have. So apparently this is Pulse. It's a projection unit, and they're setting it up so that it films onto the side of the wedding chapel. So that'll look quite smashing. And when you photograph that one, you'll get the Blackpool Tower in the shot as well to go with it. So that'll be good. That'll be good. This looks like a college trip. I don't know whether it is. And now I'm trundling off to North Pier tram stop, and I'm going to go home. And I'm ready for a nice cup of tea. A nice cup of tea. So I hope you've enjoyed that look around Lightpool and the installations that are on the way and the preparation for the festival. So it's a full week. It's from this Friday, tomorrow, which is the 18th of October, until the 26th. And then as soon as that's finished, we start with the monster hunt. So there's always plenty to do in Blackpool. Always plenty to do. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to make sure that you're signed up for your email newsletter. And until next time, we will see you later. Bye for now.